coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Hey, you don't say that.
Good morning, you fucking cunt.
Enjoy today's episode.
Did you like that?
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. It's Going Deep Show time. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the program. Tonight, joining me in studio, it is the Silverback.
What's up, y'all?
Also joining me from far, far away, grabbing a beer. He's making a bunch of noises in there, isn't he? I'm going to have to mute him. Make sure he's muted.
He's back unmuted.
It's Mr. Spoo. I don't know what he's doing. He's like got all sorts of bumpings and grindings. I like he's got a fat tire.
Yeah.
Symbol thingy in the background there.
All right. I saw you drinking. I was like, fuck it. I need to go upstairs and get myself a beer.
I know. You know what's messed up? I've already gotten rid of 2 of those beers at Silverback. And Silverback, what's on tap? What have we been drinking here?
You drank 2 of those fuckers?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't fuck around.
Little Mitten Brewing Company today. We got some peanuts and Cracker Jack and some Mango Gold.
There we go. The mango sounds pretty good.
Oh, it's a tart. It's not quite a sour. It's just a little tart. You can't even taste the alcohol in it. It's kind of dangerous.
I was just thinking the same thing. If you can't taste the alcohol, that's a danger right here.
Now the peanuts and Cracker Jack in the summertime, we like to put it in a nice pint glass, and then you add a shot of Screwball whiskey. Ooh, a little bit of diabetes with your alcohol buzz. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Today I was gathering some show notes today, and I know you're a Dodger fan, and I know since we've talked last, Tommy Lasorda has passed, and I wanted to bring that up with you. And I was very saddened by this, man. It brought me back to when I was a little kid and going to spring training and seeing him and being a fan. And then he's been to town here, like we mentioned last time I talked. So him passing was kind of shitty.
Yeah, it was. It's a legend. I mean, I remember all the games that I used to go to with my dad. You know, Tommy Lasorda was there. I just loved watching him rush out of the dugout to kick dirt on umpires and just get in the face and just be, oh.
I have a sound clip I wanted to play. And let's see if it'll patch through to you here.
I'm the happiest son of a bitch in the world. Son of a bitch who writes on a fucking nose, who says that shit, me jumping up and down, is horse shit. You want to let him feel like I have. Who the fuck is that cocksucker anyway? Some fucking guy that writes with a New York Daily News called the fucking nose. He says, Lasorda jumping up and down. That's the fucking way I feel when my team wins. And if I fucking want to jump up and down when my fucking team wins, and if I want to hug my fucking players when they fucking do good, I'm going to do it. I don't give a shit what the fucking nose says.
Swear on.
And I'll tell you, them cocksuckers get away with that fucking shit. Them motherfuckers.
That long enough for your joke?
I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking shit. Fuck them. How the fuck can them cocksuckers get by with that fucking shit? Yeah, put that in your fucking paper, TJ. Every fucking word I said, put in the motherfucking paper. I don't give a fuck, TJ.
How do you spell?
What the fuck is the name of that paper, TJ? I'm serious too. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to fucking talk to you.
I love that. It's so good. Such a good clip.
Classic Lasorda right there, man. That's awesome.
I don't know if it was like I was talking to Silverback before we started. These guys are larger than life. They're on TV. You kind of hold them to this like standard as a kid. You're like, you idolize these people. So then you hear them talking like we talk now. You're just like, they're no different than we are. We're just fucking. Oh, everybody's just people, you know. It's just funny.
Exactly, and that's how we can identify with them. It was shit just like that. And being an individual that actually got to watch the games there at Dodger Stadium back in the late '70s and early '80s, yeah, you could. The sound travels in my young ears. Picked that shit up too. He definitely had a mouth on him. There's no doubt about that. And one of the things I'll miss about him.
The other person that died is Hank Aaron, dude. Hank Aaron. That was the one too.
Don Sutton a couple days before that.
Don Sutton.
For that.
Do you think
I thought Vin Scully was going to be like
Vin outlived Hank Aaron and Don Sutton? Jesus.
And Vin Scully's been in bad shape for the last 2 years.
Yeah, he has. I'm surprised he hasn't passed yet. What's he like, 98 or some shit like that?
Yeah, he's almost like Betty White age.
Yeah, right. She just did she just turn 100?
99.
99.
Yeah.
Good for her. You know, watch the Buzz channel and see all the old match game where she's, you know, one of the individuals writing down the shits and whatnot. That's fun.
We were just talking because Cloris Leachman, who's almost the same age, she just died. She was 95. She died yesterday.
That's how it's going to be, man. As we get older, all these people are just going to start kicking.
When you get
on.
older, all these people like I can relate, and like my girls are like, "Who's that? Who's that? Shut up. Go to your room.
Like,
who's that?"
Exactly. The older we get, obviously, we're going to start losing more of the individuals that we grew up watching and grew up admiring and held on a pedestal. It's tough to see. But with the Hank Aaron passing, and I live here in Atlanta, oh man, just that outpour of sympathy from the native Atlantans here, especially in there by the old stadium. They have home plate. It's a big parking lot now where the old Fulton County Stadium used to be.
Yeah, we've stopped in there on the way down to Florida. We'll stop in and go to the spot. Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about that.
Yep.
Yeah, they got home plate where it used to be, and they got that section of wall that you hit the home run over. And I had a lot of friends post on Facebook pictures of themselves standing in front of that in remembrance of Hank Aaron and what.
What's he ever done for Atlanta?
Ooh, Hank. Jesus Christ. I actually was at the old Fulton County Stadium before they ripped it down, before they tore it down. Yeah, I met Dale Murphy and stuff there when I was a kid.
Someone put on one of our buddies put on social media this week. They found a copy of Hank Aaron's scout sheet before he went, like when he was playing for the Indianapolis Clowns in the Negro League, and they have his scout sheet, and like his arm was strong, his hitting was good. They put his power as fair
power,
and then they talked about like his background with baseball, and they talk about how he didn't go to high school. So he didn't have any experience with baseball except for sandlot baseball. That was the only experience he had. And then he kicked in with the Negro Leagues, and they found him on the Indianapolis Clowns, and that's where they ended up drafting him. It was like really cool to see that piece of history though out there.
I think there's an Instagram account that has all of those scouting reports from random players like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good Instagram account I follow.
Cool
it's really cool to
yeah.
see the handwritten notes about the players and stuff that became like superstars and Hall of Famers. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's pretty slick. Yeah.
Silverback, I want to shift gears just a little bit because I know that you're a fan of a certain type of human being that I've been really trying to get into lately. Asians. Okay, I know Silverback's a fan of the Asian
Maybe.
persuasion. Now,
It's possible.
I was going to ask you if you guys have been to the Chive, obviously. There is an entire Asian section of the Chive.
What?
Really?
Swear to God.
Really?
I'll bring it up right here on the screen. Spoo, I'm sorry, man. I got to swipe away. You're still seeing this and everything. I'm going to swipe away a little bit so I can bring this up on the screen. Right now, you're up on the screen here in the studio. So
That's a scary look you got there, Spoo. You look like you're on your way to a Proud Boy rally.
All boys, they'll be proud when I get done whooping their ass.
Dude, somebody brought up a good question the other day. Like, what are they proud of?
They're proud of their misguided heritage is what it is, and I'd be more than happy to stuff that right down their fucking throats. And I'm the kind of guy that can do it, too.
Hey, have you...
You know, one of my favorite things of all last year, because last year was a shit show, but when there was like a week where the gay community got on Twitter and they had they posted pictures of them kissing and making out, and they hashtag Proud Boys. So like for the whole week, the Proud Boys was trending, but it was all homosexual relationships. I was like, that's so awesome,
That's a
man.
genius
That's
way to do it,
great,
man.
great trolling.
I see. That was great.
There is a really, really good interview with Joe Rogan did with Anthony Cumia from Opie and Anthony, you know, and he outlines how the Proud Boys came about, and it's ridiculous what it was. They were making fun of this kid, and it ended up becoming what it has become. You guys should find this interview. It's really, really interesting to see how something so innocent. It was almost like, oh, hey, let's make fun of the kid going over the water cooler, kind of like make fun of this guy. Look at this little proud boy, you know, that kind of a thing. And it just spun out of fucking control. but it's a really good interview. I should find it for you guys. It's something else.
You said the Joe Rogan?
Yeah, it's on Rogan's. Yeah. So look, Silverback, I have notes here, and one of them is called "Convince Me Asians." Okay, no, seriously, this is what we're gonna try to do.
How do I have to convince you? Have you ever seen them?
It depends. Sometimes they're just
look at the first picture.
I know. These guys do a good job of this.
It's hit or miss.
I'll agree with Spoo on this. It is hit or miss.
Well, I mean, like fucking Godzilla and Sumo, no, but Geisha, yes.
It's the thing is, like, it's the face to me sometimes is just a little too squinchy. You can tell that they're gonna be like, what do they say about the Asians? They're hot. Then they're fucking like Mr. Miyagi, and then it's over.
Right? It's like you're a redhead, you're either hot or not.
Exactly. You got a hot redhead or you got Down syndrome redhead. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Silverback, come on. But I'm on board with what I'm looking at right now.
Exactly.
Okay. So, but here's the one thing I'm noticing about these Asians. Okay, they all have the larger eyes. They all have the fucking, what is it? The animation eyes. The larger eyes. This is like the second chicken right here, and this is wearing their titties out and stuff. That's not an Asian.
Absolutely.
That's an Asian?
She's like a quarter Thai.
All right. I'm on board with this one. Some titties. Spoo, I'll send you this link. What I'm going to do is I'll have to, it's on the Chive. There's legitimately, if you go to thechive.com/categories sexy-girls/Asian, that is, it brings it. They have, now this to me
is truth in advertising. Finally.
Well, it's truth in advertising, but it's also, is there nobody like crying foul on this? Can I type in blacks in here? We'll go to like,
I don't know, will it?
Girls/blacks, girls/honkies, or girls/whatever.
It might, instead of black, it might say like Nubian queen or something.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Which I'm on board with that, dude. I've been really, I'm a fan of the Erykah Badu, the Lauryn Hills of the world. I love that shit. I'm on board with that for damn sure. I know that Spoo, I think your girl wasn't, correct me if I'm wrong, I remember seeing photos of you. Now,
I dated,
right.
We dated for 9 years.
Yes, and I will never be a naysayer of the ladies. In fact, I've had black chicks hit on me like crazy before. Every time I've been around and interacted with them, and they're blunt as fuck. They're kind of like brothers when that's the case. You ever been somewhere and just watch a black guy just operate? Just let he's fucking bumper car and pinballing all over the place, just hitting on everything. That's how the females are too. Yep. I really think that. When you guys were getting together, was she the more aggressive one, or did you kind of like go after her?
I obviously initiated the damn, you're fucking hot, and then bam, and then she was all about it. But yeah, she's probably a little more aggressive than me.
Yeah, I was gonna take a stab at that, man, because the thing is, like, I think they can get away with shit. Nobody calls them out on it, you know.
If you're smart, you know.
There was an older woman I saw. I was somewhere. It was, I can't remember where the fuck it was. It was at a buddy of mine's house, and some black lady was there. And I remember her walking up and being real touchy with me, and it was like whispering in my ear, "You're gorgeous," and saying all this shit that I was just like, "This is not." If I did this to some chick, it would not be acceptable. What she's doing right now, you know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, I like women like that.
Yeah, me too. Something hot about it.
Yeah, there is. I just women in general, man.
Silverback, you had this before? Aggressive chicks?
Oh, yeah, a few. Yeah,
it's hard to stiff arm them.
No, you just gotta lower your center of gravity with the hips, and then when you push out, you've got to turn the hips so that it gives you distance as you stiff arm.
This is why I know you're into Asians. You can stiff up like 3 or 4 of them at a time. There's tiny little things.
I don't stiff arm Asians.
You know,
no way.
You've gone out with the
yeah.
One I know.
Yeah.
How was she, man? She got those fake titties too.
She does. Yeah, they were. They were nice.
Have you heard from her at all in the recent years? I know she was kind of
she was different. She had issues. Yeah,
she was a girl. Of course,
that's true. That's true.
What do you know that doesn't have issues? The hotter she is, you're like, God damn, I wonder what her issue is.
Here's the thing. Here's the difference, okay? Guys know we have issues. I got issues. Hell yeah, I got a fucking boatload of them. I can sit down and write a goddamn book right now, sitting here. I'll admit to them. That's the problem. Girls were like, I'm perfect. You're the one that needs all the work, not me. I got it all figured out. Guys, right? Am I right?
what kind of crazy are you willing to deal with?
Yeah, guys don't have it.
Which is hard because, how do you commit to that without seeing is the sex worth the commit? I mean, that's
what it always boils down to. It's like, I don't know how many times over the course of the last year to 2 years have I said, okay, if I jerk it right now, it's going to lead into a productive day. It also could lead into some arguments because she's going to try to throw her pussy around and walk around naked and wonder why I'm not like reacting to the naked. You know what I'm saying? Girls will do this. They peacock it just as, why isn't he looking at my butt anymore? Why isn't he doing this? There's a lot of that going on because it's a control thing. It's a constant tug of war battle. She wants something. I want something.
Yep.
And right now, I just want to like Asians.
It's not a hard sell, man. It's
hard to sell around here. We live in the goddamn northern Michigan, man. When's the last time you even saw a fucking Asian?
Green Spa.
Really?
You live right across the street from a buffet.
Yeah, but those chicks, they can't even say buffo table.
Coca-Cola.
Do you want to boof or you want to boof? Oh, I'll boof you. Yeah, let's boof right now. Let's get some boofing in. Buffo table.
It's so good.
I would take a boof, please. I would take a boof. I'll give a boof.
That makes two of us.
Yep. So how long did you have you had more than just the one we're talking about? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about
we dated on like 2 or 3 occasions.
But it was just that one. Or did you have others? You did have others?
Did I have any other? I think she might be the only Asian. I've always loved from afar.
Is there like a Tinder for Asians only? Is there AsiansOnly.com, like black.com?
I don't know. I know it probably, but it probably involves like looking for green cards and sponsorship and stuff like that. I mean, you see those all the time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Asians are down for the Western men.
They did. When I had the Japanese roommate, when we'd all get together, like the girls in the group would always, and we'd go and because he had been in country for a long time, so all of the Asian students in the area would kind of call him, and he would set stuff up, and we'd go to different places. And in Midland, at the old Holiday Inn they had there, the old Midland Motel, they loved to go to that bar, and that was like a place where, and I'd go there, and man, they'd look at me like, because I was like one of the few non-Asians that would go to the bar, and it's like, who's Godzilla over there?
They like the big bear. Oh. They do. They like the big bear, man.
What's up with Gojira?
No shit.
He's the one who's going to knock down your tower. No,
that's right.
Not to really throw things off a little bit, but this new COVID test they got coming out from over there. You heard about this, right? Fucking
the anus.
Swabbing your anus, man.
Yeah, it's more accurate.
I've never swabbing the anus. Good Lord.
It's gonna make the drive-through a lot more. Those drive-through tests are gonna be more interesting.
You stick your ass out the window.
I can see it now, just hanging out windows.
Oh my God!
Is this real? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me bring up the story. I got it right here.
Yeah.
If it came down to that, I would never get a COVID test. Sorry.
COVID butt test, man. That's true. Beijing. It's from Beijing. We're sticking with the theme here.
Literally in the hot seat.
Beijing's latest weapon in its war on COVID-19: anal swabs. Woo! I like that.
They do things a little different.
I think nasal swabs are unpleasant. One person who had rectal swabs said it felt like having diarrhea. That's the quote.
Holy shit! No, thank you.
If sticking something up your ass feels like diarrhea, you're doing it wrong.
Usually comes out.
It's like the gag reflex, get up in there in the anus to swab, and you kind of trigger that reflex, and the next thing you know, that person's wearing shite. Fuck that.
It's like that video. You ever see the video of the hot chick in the hot tub? And like she thinks she's farting, and all of a sudden it's just brown everywhere.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen that, no.
Before I came out here with Silverback to record and stuff and get on with you guys, Endo was here earlier, okay? And she's, like I said, we're in this process of like, okay, we're either hanging out, we're not hanging out. She's staying at her mom's, this kind of thing. It's just, it is what it is. I'm not against people just doing what they want to do. But what I am against is getting lectured about what I freely choose to do. So, that's my biggest thing. It's like you can be the hottest chick on the planet. You can give me head every fucking morning. But if the 90% of the day is them telling me what I should be doing and wagging fingers all fucking day, that's just not gonna fly. So I go to take a shit and I have this bin full of porn inside of my room, right? So I crack it open. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do some show prep. I'm gonna get it going on here. So I go and I bring out the fucking busty. I got no. So what do we got here? We got high society. Okay, yeah. So we got the high society now. I show Silverback this like red. He's like, "What year is that?" But the funnier thing is, I take this to the shitter, right? And I sit down.
Is that how you think I sound?
No, no, you sound like this.
Dude, what year did that come out? I can't even tell. What year is that, man? Is that better?
It's close.
It could. What?
It's better than this. Silverback said, "Hey kid, right there."
Okay, so the tits on this chick are fucking amazing. But I flip to the back and they have this thing, Cunt TV. www.cunttv. www.cunt.tv. So I went to this to like look for like show prep, and I seriously didn't even break it open. I took the shit, reading the back page. Am I getting old? I didn't even break this fucker open and look inside of it.
I guess you're pretty regular, pretty flowing.
No, but the reason I'm bringing this up because we're talking about the poop swabs and shit like this, okay? So she was coming and getting like cleaning supplies and stuff that she had kind of lingering around the house, and clothes and all this crap. So I go to wipe my ass after my shit, and I'm like getting pissed because I look and she took like the baby wipes. Okay, I thought she took the baby wipes, right? So I'm cursing her name to high hell. I'm holding on to the porn, like looking at the tits, thinking about jerking off, right? And then I stand up and the fucking baby wipes are like right on the top shelf right there. So I like got angry for no fucking reason, and I missed out on an opportunity to fucking beat one off to this fucking bitch here on the front of this thing. It was not good. It was not a good situation. But yeah, this chick's fucking hot, man. Look at this inside page here. Let's give you some action here. Silverback, what do you think of this shit?
Oh yeah, she worked out back in 1999.
Yeah, can you imagine? She's fucking ravaged now. She's got all sorts of warts and wrinkles now.
Beat to hell.
Right? Let's zoom in.
Blue waffle.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't even know what we're looking at there. I love how they do the posings, though. The photographers, great use of photographer. I really wish, can you spread your pussy lips a little bit further apart, please?
A little wider, a little wider, a little wider.
So I promised everybody that I was going to bring up the story of how he sent Spoo the panties, because we didn't reveal this on the show last. Yes. When Spoo and I had talked last. I told him the story, so it's going to be like ho hum and no news to him. This is about 2010, 2011, 2010-ish, around that time. And me being the normal idiot that I am, I'm fucking around, messing around, okay? When they go through some trauma type shit, you deal with things in a certain kind of way. And the way I deal with it is going and getting a bunch of pussy and doing some shit that I probably shouldn't be doing, right? Mm-hmm. So that's how guys operate. You get pissed. Something doesn't go right, you feel bad. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to go make yourself feel better. And there's nothing that makes you feel better trying to go get a bunch of fucking pussy, okay?
Sure.
So you go and you would do what you got to do to make yourself feel better.
Science.
So this is a time where Red and I, like an idiot, because Red, for the most part, I could call her up right now and I'd say, I can ask her, when we were together, you gave me permission to do what I wanted to do, right? As long as I came home. She will tell you flat out that she said that to me, okay? So I had pretty much free will to do what I wanted. As long as I came home. As long as I didn't go falling in love, I could go and pretty much fucking do whatever the hell I wanted, okay? Dumb, right? So what's that mean? You're gonna go fucking fall in love. You're gonna go fall and have a relationship with some extra fucking curriculars. You know what I'm saying? So Red and I, everything comes to light because of that stupid Haiti fucking... When did Haiti get that damn hurricane and shit? Remember this?
Yeah.
Okay?
Shit, yeah.
Goddamn Haiti fucking wrecked my marriage. Okay? You know why? Because you could donate to the fund through your phone or some shit, okay? We should call Red and ask her about this. It would be a great topic. I have talked to her in the last probably week to 2 weeks, and she's going to be coming in or on the phones to talk about a side stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Haiti fucked me because what happened was she went to her phone records and saw all these text messages to the blondes that I was recently with and playing with at the time as well. And that shit's going down, okay? It's like the week that shit's going down. And as everybody knows, this show continues to plow through fucking life and death and fucking relationships and everything. If there's one thing that stays steady and true, man, the ship just keeps on fucking rolling whether you want it to roll or not, which is something I really, I think it's great because it kind of like levels it off, sets the pace. You can go back and hear what happened at the time and go like, holy shit, yeah, I remember that. It's great and everything, you know? So Magnum we're doing the contest, Name Magnum's Vagina. You remember this?
Name Magnum's Vagina?
We had a contest, Name Magnum's Vagina. We had Spoo written in. We'd had Wombat from Australia had submitted. We had people all over the country. I still have the emails from people all over the place naming her fucking twat, man.
What won?
Spoo won, dude.
No, what was the win?
Spoo won with Slip and Slide. You won with Slip and Slide.
No one sent in Open Pit.
The Sarlacc pit of Carcoon. No, that's a butthole. The pit of Carcoon's her butthole. The hairy butthole with the teeth and shit.
Open pit like the barbecue.
Oh yeah.
No, nothing.
I don't know. Cause that wasn't as good as 7 years ago. Or
That
whatever.
was good. I should have that should have been my last show because I'll never hit a line with that kind of timing ever again.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is what's going on. Okay. Red finds out that I'm doing fucking all this dastardly bullshit, okay? Mm-hmm. So this is literally within a day to 24 hours. We name her vagina. We know we're giving the fucking panties to Spoo. We've promised panties, signed this, pictures of that, and all this stuff, okay? So I tell Red, hey, I'm going to come out and go to lunch with you. And she was working in Midland at the time. And in a hat trick I knew was living at the trailer in Midland. So I said, okay, I got to get these panties. I can't just tell Red, hey, I got to go pay. She just found out I was doing all this bullshit. What am I going to say to her? Hey, I got to stop over to Hat Tricks and pick up some fucking panties. I get a bit like, what? She's going to fucking kill me. Right? So I don't tell her that that's what's going down. All I do is I text Hat Trick. I said, hey, I'm on my way to Midland. I'm going to be here for like an hour. And then I got to get back to BC and head back to work. Okay, I'm going to eat lunch with Red. I said, I'm stopping in. I'm going to get your panties. I need to take pictures because we got to get the pictures because the pictures are going to Spoo. Do you have those things anywhere near you right now?
They're upstairs in the kitchen, actually.
Dude, oh my God, it'd be fucking awesome. You should go grab them quick.
Are they on the fridge?
They're on the fridge, man. Okay.
Next to the fridge.
So I go to have lunch with Red. The whole time I'm just like eating fast, trying to get the fuck out of there, right? So that I can hurry up, drive over to fucking Hat Trick's house. I call her up. I'm heading your way. Okay. Boom. Knock on the door. I go in. I remember because I had it was winter. It's like fucking dead of winter, right? Oh God, it's going to the end of the show. Okay. And I walk in. I'm like, okay, she has these Irish panties. They're like a 4-leaf clover panties, right? She's dressed in like sweats and shit. So she's like, where do you want to do it? I go, do you got a mirror? Do you have a mirror anywhere? She's like, yeah, in the bedroom. So she takes me back to the fucking bedroom and she just takes off her fucking clothes. I had a Goin Deep Show shirt with me. I'm like, here, throw this fucking Goin Deep Show shirt on. We go in there. I think I took it on my phone. I go, she fucking strips down, throws on the fucking shit, gets on the bed. Okay. All right. Show Silverback here what you got. So I take the pictures. I'm literally in and out of the house in like fucking 5 minutes. I'm like, I walk in, boom. Okay, so there it is. All right, show the photos. Oh yeah, there it is. So there's the thing. Inside of this little mailbox, okay, are Hat Trick's panties, and then the pictures that I took, which I had to crop me out of the fucking pictures. Okay, so there she is, and then move it a little bit there so you can see in the mirror. She's staring at her own butt in the mirror. Okay,
wow. All right.
And then isn't there one of her like bending down or something? There's another picture, right? Yep. Okay, so there you go. Bammo.
Wow.
So she got a nice ass.
Yep,
great
so
ass. Nice leg.
That's our story as far as getting that there. So I got in. I'm telling you, within like 2 minutes, I'm in and the fuck out. So, all right, everybody, we got to wrap it. We'll see you guys soon. Till the next one.